This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Monday, September 22nd, 2014. I'm Carol Williams. Thanks for joining us. Security guards hired by the Barbados Community College have taken industrial action. Chief of Security Patrick Seeley tells Barbados Today that the guards have called in sick. They first took the protest action last Friday. Seeley could not say what might have led to the protest, but he assured that security would not be compromised and contingency measures will be taken if necessary.
This is not the first occasion that this has happened. It has happened before, and we will be looking into the matter to see exactly what the problems are, and so on. In the meanwhile, we have been able to implement some contingency plans, and so the safety of the student population or the workers is not at risk at this point in time.
Efforts by Barbados Today to speak with Principal Dr. Glaston Best were unsuccessful. We were told that he was in a meeting and unavailable for comment. The government is looking at ways to attract more young people to the maritime sector. Speaking at a church service to mark the start of Maritime Week, Tourism Minister Richard Seeley said despite the opportunities available, young people are still not seeing the sector as a viable source of employment. He said his ministry is looking to change that mindset with training for over 20 young people.
The Samuel Jackman Prescott Polytechnic, in collaboration with the Caribbean Fisheries Training and Development Institute of Trinidad and Tobago, will provide both safety and advanced training to 27 staff members of the Barbados port. This will commence on Monday, 22nd of September. And of course, my ministry supports the Polytechnic in its efforts to enhance its maritime program and stands ready to assist where possible. So we are working as a government on increasing the training opportunities for young people to once again start to see the opportunities in the sea.
On to other news now. Police continue investigations into a number of serious incidents. Lawmen are still trying to figure out who is behind the shooting of 28-year-old Cyprian Payne. Payne was shot multiple times about the body outside the home of his girlfriend in Harpycourt Road, Bankhall, St. Michael on Friday. He is currently in a coma at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital after undergoing 2 surgeries. Meantime, investigations are also underway into an incident at the Nursery Drive Terminal in Bridgetown involving 3 men. The unidentified men, 2 of whom are ZR operators, were allegedly involved in a fight which resulted in multiple chop wounds to their bodies. 2 of them were detained by police after being treated at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, while the other was treated and released.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
Regionally now in Jamaica, jailed entertainer Vybz Kartel makes another court appearance today. Kartel and his co-accused Vanessa Sadler, also known as Gaza Slim, are charged with perverting the course of justice. This latest court date follows a complaint by Kartel's attorney about discrepancies in a witness statement. in the entertainer's murder trial back in April. He also requested that the court grant a transcript of evidence from the trial to help prepare his client's defense. Internationally, thousands of students in Hong Kong abandoned their classrooms in protest against China's stance on electoral reform. According to this BBC report, students from more than 24 institutions are taking part in the week-long boycott, demanding that their voices be heard.
The trouble is that 3 weeks ago Beijing announced the rules for those elections and they don't like them. There's going to be a committee which will produce just 2 or 3 candidates, and they fear that means only the candidates Beijing likes will get through. So what do they hope this protest will achieve?
We are here to fight for our democracy and to ask the government to give the democracy that they promised.
I want my voice to be heard. I want voices of people who hold the same opinion as I do to be heard, and that is that we want a true democracy. We want genuine universal suffrage for Hong Kong.
And on that note, we end our noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 p.m. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bp, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or better yet, like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you for the latest news and sports. I'm Carol Williams. Good afternoon.
This news update is brought to you by